Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of my Locked In Minecraft series. Alright, well, today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm in the need of just cleaning up. So since we've been playing in the world, it's been expanding slowly. But because of that, I need to do some cleanup here. Like, the border has expanded a bit, and I would like to try to keep up with it as it goes if I can. At least for the bottom area here, so that we can continue to expand. And so, because of this, like I said, we got a little bit of cleanup to do. I need to expand the walls a bit, move some farms back, move some of my chest storage back, things like that. Maybe get a better designed area. So I think that's what we're going to start out with. Yeah, so let's get that done here first. So I'm just going through here, and I'm still mining out a couple of things, but I'm trying to figure out what exactly we're going to be doing today. Quite truthfully, I'm a little bit stumped. I was really hoping that we would have gotten some more lava by now. It doesn't seem like that's going to probably happen until next episode, but I think for the time being, the best thing we can do is just make some more farms. So when it comes to making farms, we really have one big holdup. The holdup in question is iron. That is going to be our biggest issue that we have. What that means is that we need to focus first on getting an iron farm set up, and then we can move on to other things. When you think of an iron farm, you think of a golem farm. I don't like the golem farms. I think that they're overused, and I find that once you have an iron farm, there's really no effort needed anymore for iron, which I think is going to possibly defeat the purpose of this. So I don't think I'm going to do an iron farm. I have thought of another idea that we can do. This guy right here, this guy has a trade, has a 1 emerald for chain boots. While this isn't a great deal, like it's not really useful, I can take these chain boots, throw them out, and I would have brought more, but I forgot to bring more emeralds with me, so I brought some gold instead. So I can throw said items I don't want. Any iron boots, any... So if we trade with this guy will trade us emeralds for chainmail. So if we trade 1 emerald for 1 chainmail, that goes into this hopper, which goes into this chest. Once we have all of the stuff in the chest that we don't want, what we can do is we can head down below from here. So once it goes down here, it goes into the chest that's up there, just behind this, which is water. It's waterlogged, so I keep forgetting to bring... Actually, no, hold on. Finally. Once it goes into this chest, it fills into the hopper, goes down into the furnace. It smelts down into a nugget. So it is 1 piece of armor for 1 nugget, so it's really not a good deal. But this way here, if I get a bunch of emeralds and I trade the villager down up there and the one that's currently down there, which I'm going to move up eventually, if I trade them, I basically have unlimited iron. Like, that's as simple as it is. It's unlimited iron. It is 9 emeralds for 1 iron. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this this thing going, but for the time being, I'm okay with this. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, it's not a great deal, but I mean, you know what? It's unlimited gold and iron. The gold I'm not really worried about, but the iron, it is a way to get some iron, so I'm happy with that. All right, so it's been a while. Let's go check to see what we've gotten from this thing here. I've done a couple of trips here to fill up to do some trading with the villager for the shoes, and then down there for the iron axe. That's what we got. Nice. Okay, so we now have a fair amount of iron, a little bit of gold. I think that was left over from last time. So let's see here. Where's the iron block? Oh, I guess I have to turn it into nuggets first. Okay, or ingots. Iron ingot right there. Nope. There we go. Okay, we have 36 iron. Fantastic. So what this means now, we are going to go ahead and make some redstone material. Because I think what we're going to do first here is we're going to make... I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a kelp farm. I think that's the first thing we should do. So, how do I make a kelp farm again? All right, everybody. Bad news. I can't do a kelp farm. Well, okay. I tried to do a kelp farm. It didn't work. I realized that there's some that I need to make observers to make a decent kelp farm, like to make one that automatically grows it. I don't have that, so I decided I'm gonna make a cactus farm. However, cactus farm needs sand. We don't have sand. So I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll make a pumpkin melon farm. I don't know why, but the pistons were being held down when I tried to make it. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't make it. I don't know why, but it's not allowing me. I was gonna make just a pumpkin melon farm that would push the melons and pumpkins down and manually break them that way. It's not working. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna continue doing what I was doing before with all this. Yeah, I'm not. I have no idea why. I'm a little bit baffled. It's very confusing, but yeah, I'm not sure. Um, Really, the main thing we can do now, I guess. I honestly am not sure what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, just for like farm wise, because, I mean, like obviously we could do another one of the, um, we could build another carrot farm or wheat farm where it's just water that flows that breaks it. I mean, that's definitely an option. I don't know if I want to do that just because it takes a lot of space. Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, like I need more subs. I need more subs so we can get lava. Lava is the biggest thing that we are being held back on. Once we can get lava, we can get quartz. We can get all of the stuff from the nether. Well, not all of it, but a lot of the stuff from the nether, especially from bartering and potentially a gold farm and all of that. So yeah, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you follow, make sure you sub. But for the time being, there's not really too much more in regards to farms that we can do. Um, I guess I can talk about this here. One thing I did learn. So when I made this world, I turned on the um, experimental villager trading, I think it's called, or the rebalancing or whatever it is. I turned that on. So because I turned that on, it means that, or one thing I didn't realize is that villager trading is now biome dependent for librarians. So librarians that live in the swamp, so where we are, um, librarians that live in the swamp will only have mending as their final trade. So basically, the main final trade is dependent on what biome they're in. So mending is only available in swamps, which is why every single one of these guys has mending as their final enchantments. Yeah, that sucks. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure. Like that is not good at all. So I mean, it sucks. It's really unfortunate, but I mean, oh well, it's fine. It explains why I haven't been able to get anything but mending. I didn't realize that that's what the experimental changes were. So I mean, it's fine. It just means that we have to wait. But yeah, so it does just mean that we are going to have to wait until we get to other biomes. I have like I've looked at a couple of different ideas for farms and things like the such. I mean, I kind of want to make a stray farm, which we will need to get into a snowy area, which is that area right there. Well, I mean, once we get into the meadows, I'm trying to think of what the meadow is. That's what that is right there, I believe. So I mean, that's savanna. So that means we'll get protection. We'll get protection 3. Or sorry, not savanna, plains. It's plains. So plains is protection 3. Let's see, what else do we have around us? I mean, that's another plains. We have the snowy area. I don't know if that's a snow-capped mountain or if that is going to be just snow on top of a mountain. If it is a snowy area, then it could be Silk Touch. The one that we want is a taiga biome. I don't know what's down there. I don't know. We have a birch forest over there. What is behind here? Do we have any other blocks I can stand on? Come on. So yeah, we have an ocean over there, which isn't going to give us anything. Oh my god, I just almost walked off. That isn't going to give us anything. Ooh, there's a cow there. But let's just see. Let's turn our render distance up and see what we can see here. So, ocean. That's definitely a mountain or a hills biome of some sort, so we could get emeralds also. There's nothing special about hilly biomes. What else do we have? Yeah, a lot of plains over there. More over there. I'm not sure. Is that something? No. It looks like we might have a desert over there, which would be awesome. Is that a jungle? I don't know if that is. I don't think it is. But yeah, we do have some biomes around us. But like I said, so we have, if it is a desert over there, we'd have Efficiency 3 as the special book. If it was a jungle, it'd be Unbreaking 2. If it's plains, which is right here, we'd have Protection 3. If it was a savanna, which we do not have, it would be Sharpness 3. A snowy biome, so potentially that one. Potentially that one. That's Silk Touch, which we have. Swamp, which we are in, is Mending. And then Fortune 2 is Taiga. So we're back to stage 1, that means, for Fortune. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, really the only options we have are going to be fishing, or I could do villager trading. The problem is that I can't do the librarian. We're going to have to do the, what is it called? The blacksmith, the one that can give us tools, and then hope that it has fortune on it. So, I mean, that's something that will take a little bit more work, but yeah, it is definitely the next option there. I think it's something we're going to have to probably focus on next episode. Probably not today. I'll probably do that for next week, because that's going to take some time. One thing I did forget to do at the beginning of the episode here today, though, is I did forget to expand the border. So that's what we're going to do today. Or that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so my current subscriber number is 36. So 36. We have gone out a little bit more. So that is awesome. Let's move a couple of these torches because I'm running low apparently. Oh, sheep! Sheep! Come back. No, I don't have any wheat on me. Hold on. Let's get wheat. Let's see if the sheep is still there. Please, please, please. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Sheepy! Come here. Come here. Come on. Come closer. Over here. Can I like throw it? No. Come on, buddy. A little bit this way. Oh my god, we got a sheep. Oh, we have our very first sheep. You're in the border. You can't escape now. Oh, you're here forever. This is amazing. We have a sheep. I'm gonna build you a pen. I'm gonna build you a pen. We're gonna build a pen. Pen, pen, pen. Come on, stay there. Stay there, little sheep buddy. Can you get out of that? I think you can. I feel like you definitely can. Maybe? I'm not honestly sure. I think you definitely can, right? Like, you're not going to just, like, mess with me and make me think you can't and then jump out, are you? Just in case. We're going to trap you. Okay, you're trapped. Oh, lovely. We have a sheep. Okay, so I don't know what to do with this guy at the moment. I mean, we could turn it into like an automatic shearing farm, but the good news here is that we have a sheep, which means we don't necessarily need this thing anymore, which is my spider farm, at least not in its current form. Oh my god. Can I turn this down a little bit? Friendly creatures. Friendly 7. Dear god, still loud. But yeah, so we have the sheep, which means we don't need this anymore. So I think what is going to have to happen here is, I think I'm going to take this down. So I'm just taking down the spider farm here, and I honestly don't know if I ever showed off the inside of this thing. So I guess, I mean, I can show you guys what it looks like on the inside, or what it looked like. Basically, it was just a layer It was a layer of, or I guess 2 layers of stone, and then it had, on top of it, had one space, like a one wide gap. On top, it was trapdoors. The trapdoors were here because spiders need as far as I understand, spiders need a transparent block above them. And so what I did is I looked up what is considered a transparent block, and obviously glass and all that, but then it wouldn't work in the daylight. But I also saw trapdoors on the bottom half of a block are considered transparent. Or I guess trapdoors in general. The reason I put them on the bottom half of the block is so that it's only one wide, because if it was on the top half of the block, it would be enough room for creepers to spawn, which is how I made my creeper farm. So yeah, I mean, that's what the inside of this has looked like. I actually don't think I ever showed it before. So there you go. And it's gone. No more falling spiders. That's beautiful. Oh man, that was lovely. Yeah, it's I'm happy to have the thing gone. I mean, as much as I liked having the spiders spawning, I'm glad it's gone. It was so noisy. Now we've got to figure out something to do with the cats. But yep, that's good. Why am I not getting a catch here? Wait, what happened? Why didn't I not get something? Come on. Got anything? It's raining. I should be getting something pretty quick. Here we go. Book. Nope, no book. Okay. Well, so yeah, that's all gone. We got the stuff in our inventory here. I was really hoping other things would spawn, but they didn't. But oh well. Yeah, so that's good. Next, I think the next thing we're going to do here is I want to get started on the idea for the tower. So for the tower, like I was saying before, I have an idea as to what I want to do, but I don't, like, the problem that I'm having is that a lot of it is going to be a lot of whites and grays. And I mean, we have some access, but there's a lot of blocks that I would like to. And then I got a different idea. So before I was going to create a tower up top, now I think I'm going to do an obelisk. So like I was saying before, originally the idea was that we were going to do a tower. However, I think I've changed the idea. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change it to more of an obelisk now. Ooh, that got real intense. So I think I'm going to change it to more of an obelisk. What we can do then is I can then have a base, which I think I'm going to have to figure out how big this is going to be. But the base would probably be about this big, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna have a base, like a stairway base that you can climb up, and then in the middle there's gonna be an obelisk that goes up, and in the center of the obelisk there's gonna be writing. I'm not gonna tell anybody what the writing says. I'm also not gonna tell you what language it's in, or if it is a real language or not. If you know what it is, then you're awesome. But basically, this is the gradient I'm planning on using. The copper obviously is not oxidized, so I'm going to do a green oxidization on it. I've actually never played with oxidized copper before, so this will be a first, but we're going to go and get as much of this oxidized as I can. It's going to turn into a green color, which I will then be using in the build. So we're going to get as much of this oxidized like that. I think that's the best. I have no idea. But it's going to go from moss block at the bottom. Although this might change. Like I might go gray to white. And then basically the reason I want to get the moss is I want to make it so that it has like green patches. So it very well may just go from gray to white. And so if that's the case, this is white wool, but this will be dyed gray. Let's get away from the cats. My God. There we go. So it'll go from a gray to a white. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. With green, okay, sorry, let me try this again. The tower is going to go from a gray at the bottom. So like stone brick, all of that. So, and then polished andesite to a gray wool, which we'll have to make an ink farm for, which I think should be pretty easy. From polished andesite, probably to andesite, and so on and so forth, all the way up to polished diorite, and then I think I might even do like an emerald top, or I don't know, something. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then there's going to be overgrowth between it, like all over the building. So there'll be moss blocks and vines and probably some mossy stone and cobblestone. So yeah, there's gonna be that all over it to show like decay and it's breaking down and all of that. So I think that's gonna look cool. But like I said, it's gonna have to have a foundation probably as wide as this area here, and then in the middle it'll have the obelisk, and on the sides it'll have writing. Like, this is obviously inspired by Iskal85 on Hermitcraft. He did a very similar build recently where he built a Hermitcraft monument with all the items that were suggested that he builds with, and I think it's really awesome. I really like that idea. But yeah, and then I'm gonna have a stair circle in the middle. It goes all the way up, and then there'll be a wall. And on the outside of the inside of the tower, there'll be the names of everybody who subscribed. That is my plan. Yeah. So I wanted to get the block pattern laid out a little bit, because I think this would also look nice. Where'd it go? Like having a stone brick in, like, maybe even like right there. No, that seems too dark. But like that looks really nice just as a gradient. I think that would look really good. And again, I've not really played with gradients too much, but I think I can. I want to try it. It'll be new for me. We might do white at the top for like white wool, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm still going to use the oxidized copper when we get it. I mean, it's obviously going to be something where we can't get it constantly, mainly because of the fact that we have limited resources underground. But that is what I want to do. I might change something for granite. I really like granite. I might. I'm not sure. Still a work in progress. But I think that's probably going to be about it. Today's episode was real weird. I mean, like, we did a lot of stuff, but didn't really accomplish much, to be honest. But yeah, that's going to be it for me, I think. I appreciate everybody for hanging out, for watching, for chatting, and commenting. And don't forget that if you do enjoy this series and you want to see it grow, you want to see the world grow with us, don't forget to like, to give me a subscribe, and comment below. Tell me what I should do with the cats. I really need to know. Thanks, everybody.